Hey, as a business owner, I'm sure you've gotten emails similar to the one I'm going to share with you. It's sad that the SEO industry uses these kind of tactics, but you've gotten them, I've gotten them, so I wanted to give you some insight into what's really going on here. So one of my clients is one of the biggest companies in one of the most competitive niches in one of the most competitive markets for that niche in the United States. And they dominate page one, and they're number one for tons of keywords, okay? So if there was a problem with their website, obviously they wouldn't be ranking number one for all the keywords, okay? So that's an indicator to begin with, but I wanted to share with you this email and then just tell you what I did for my client, because you've probably gotten these too. So this is what the email, it's on the other screen here, so I'm gonna read from the other screen. Hey, was just referred to your site by my director of SEO, Justin, who noticed problems with it being indexed by Googlebot. See his email pasted below. Were you aware of this? Oh my God, Googlebot can't find your website. I did a courtesy check and confirmed what he saw, mostly technical SEO issues and your backlink portfolio. I can put an analysis together for you, 15 minutes, blah, blah, blah. And then the email that he pasted below that, which this is all just complete baloney. Spent time last night wrapping up that industry research you've requested for construction companies. Check out what I found on my client's website. There are some significant issues impeding Googlebot on their website. Metadata, thin content, and anchor text issues. The site looks pretty solid, so pretty surprised at what I'm seeing. I'm gonna ask the strategy team to dig deeper, but you should reach out to someone over there on their marketing team. Wow, to the rescue. Thanks guys for finding all those problems. So of course, this entire email is complete baloney. So what did I do? Well, I can do a manual audit, but I check on their website all the time. And their stuff is shown in our SEO dashboard, which they can log into, but we send them weekly and monthly reports. And I did a manual review for them just so they can be, rest assured this stuff is complete nonsense. If you want to get an audit of your website to see some of these issues, just go to SEOguruatlanta.com, a link below the video, and you can use our SEO audit form and audit tool, and we'll do an audit for you. And then if you want to have me go through it with you, just schedule a time with me on my calendar and I'll go through that with you. So for this client, because this is a big deal, I did a manual audit, okay? So they said that Googlebot's having issues crawling the site. Well, the first thing I did was check their robots.txt file. Looks perfect. Googlebot's allowed. The sitemap is linked to in the robots.txt file, and we block a bunch of the spam bots, okay? So that's about all there is to it. Everything looked perfect. Went to Google Search Console and check to see if there's any manual action taken against. So if you have manual action taken against your site, there's a menu on the left-hand side. One of those things is gonna be, I can't remember what the title is, but you can click on that and you can see if there's any notifications or manual actions against your site. Of course, there were no manual actions. If you've got a really serious backlink profile, and I have seen very serious backlink profile issues, then you will see a notice from Google, and they're going to take manual action against you. And if that happens, you're not going to be ranking on page one. And my client ranks on page one for all the great keywords. Okay, so clearly there's not an issue there. And then they also mentioned the backlink portfolio. But before we go to the backlink portfolio, I also checked their sitemap to make sure that Google is indeed indexing the site. And Google had indexed that site that very day. And so we checked the sitemap that we had submitted. Yep, Google's crawling that sitemap, no issues at all. Google gives us the big green check mark. And then I went and looked at the XML sitemap. So that's usually your website name / sitemap.xml. The XML sitemap is perfect, no problems at all, it's well structured, the site's got good architecture, everything's fine. So this is complete baloney, this email. And I just wanted to blow it up for my client because I get upset when people are telling me that I don't do great work. Okay, so then the next thing I did was we wanted to look at the backlink portfolio or backlink profile. And so you can see some of that in Google Search Console. Google doesn't really tell you what keywords how people are finding your website, and some of that data, they stopped doing that in Google Analytics. I'm not sure if the data in Google Search Console is 100% accurate. So we do like to use Google and third-party tools. So I went over to a tool called Ahrefs. Now it's a paid tool, but I think you can get like a 7-day free trial, so you can use that there. I've got a membership to that and many other sites. We pull all that data into the audit report for you. So if you don't want to spend the money to do that, just go to the SEO audit tool and we'll get the data for you and put it in the report, make it easy for you. But I looked at their backlink profile. Their backlinks are nice and slow and steady, so we didn't go build a ton of backlinks in a very short period of time. So we looked at that. So that's link velocity. So their link velocity is very, very good. Of course, you always have to be building because you're always losing backlinks. And then another thing we looked at was the anchor text. And so you don't want to have over-optimized anchor text in your backlinks. So you don't want to have like your #1 keyword as the anchor text for all your backlinks. So mostly their anchor text is their company name, then their website URL, and then a huge variety of anchor text for the backlinks. A few thousand different types of anchor text. So that all looked great. And then we looked at the pages that are linking to their site. So we can see that in Ahrefs. You really can't see that in Google Search Console. So this company said that they had a problem with the backlink. They call it portfolio. So I looked at the websites that are linking to my client's website. Hey, those websites are really, really good. We try to get links from high domain authority websites. And one thing that SEO companies can tell you is that you're getting links from a website that's not about your niche, okay? But hey, that's okay. Because if you get a link from a website and that website isn't about your niche, that looks natural, okay? So if you're in one particular niche and you want to get links from only websites that are about your niche, you're going to be limited on how many websites can link to your website. And plus, that's just not natural. That's not real world, right? There's going to be business directories. There's going to be different places that will have blogs of interest. Could be for a variety of things, and they're going to have more than just a single topic. Could be, for homeowners, or it could be for any number of things, for style or whatever your niche is about. But they can certainly have blog posts, guest blog posts about different things than only one topic. Okay, so when they tell you that you've got a backlink issue because you're getting links from websites that aren't about your niche, that's fine. Now you don't want to get a bunch of backlinks from gambling websites, porn websites, stuff like that, obviously, but we don't do that. So we built their backlink profile for them, so it's perfect, of course. So they rank #1 for all the good keywords, and so clearly there was no real need for concern, but hey, my client just wanted to check with me, so I made a video walking her through that whole process. So if you want to get some insight into your website, use a free audit tool, or if you'd like me to do a manual audit for your website, be happy to do that. One thing that happened for another company I was doing some work for just this week is they had a bunch of different websites. So it's not exactly a franchise, but they got a lot of different business locations. And so I did the automated audit on their website, and it looked okay. But then when I went to check the sitemap manually, the sitemap was for the wrong website. And they had uploaded the same sitemap for all of their websites. So they actually uploaded like the company sitemap, like the holding company sitemap, to all the individual websites, and that sitemap for the website for the company had changed, or the URL for the company had changed, so that wasn't even a valid URL anymore. So there's things like that that can look good on an automated audit that take a deeper look with a manual audit. So hope this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, just hit me up at SEOGuruAtlanta.com. Get your free audit and then schedule time with me and I'll go through it with you. Thanks for watching.